Okay, my friends. So welcome in. Welcome to your space. Welcome to this practice. Welcome to this full moon. And this full moon, the first of the eclipses. And this is an eclipse that the moon will appear red. So I haven't even looked outside yet tonight, but hopefully maybe after class for sure, we'll go take a little look and see what we can see. But even if we don't see the moon, we're going to feel into the energies and just invite in that idea of fullness and of being open into this practice. So, okay, let's start with, let's just start centering. Let's do that. So just take your comfortable seat. And as you're sitting, just start to wind your wrists and your fingers. Yes. Okay, and then bringing your palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bow your chin, close your eyes. Settling into your stillness. Beginning to observe the quality of your breath. And if your mind still feels like it's not quite arrived here, just feeling that you could take that awareness at the front of your forehead, your third eye, at your eyes itself, and bring it to the back of your head. And then drawing your eyes to the back of your head, taking your chin back slightly. And take one more breath as you are, full breath in, full breath out. And we're just going to spin this little prayer wheel in our hands, honoring the cycles, then bringing the fingers down, backs of the hands together, and back up. And just allowing yourself to be unwound in this process. You can feel almost the sands of time, the cycles of the moon and the cycles of the sun, your own life cycles, the life cycles of those you love. Just it all intertwines and connects. This idea of moving through cycles. Even as I said, the days feel like they're moving so fast, the months are moving so fast, yet here you are, seated and still. Good. Let's do one more. And let the hands open, palms open. And then bring these hands back to your heart. Bring them together. Good. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow your chin. And we'll open this practice and we'll chant Om together 3 times. Inhale. Bowing your chin, releasing your breath through your mouth, and placing your hands on your thighs. Lift your chin and open your eyes. Okay, we're going to start with a foot massage, and you'll put your socks back on or off, and you're going to wrap your feet. So if you'd like to take a downward facing dog before we do that, then take your time. If you need that, you're going to get rid of something in your day, put your head below your heart, and take a moment to do that. And if you're like, I don't need a downward dog, but maybe I want a child's pose, then go ahead and do that. Okay, so whatever you need, take your time. And we'll all just kind of meet where we meet. So If you're just going to start with your foot massage, that's great. And we'll just take a little bit of a longer foot massage. And if you're moving through down dog, child's pose, take about 5 breaths. So whatever you're doing, if it's in downward dog or rubbing your feet, you are fully present. Just honoring all that you have. Nice. Okay, so making sure you get all the parts of your foot. And I'm just going to guide you just to do one thing. You'll hold the top of the foot with your opposite hand and make a fist with the same hand holds the top of the foot. Opposite hand makes a fist. And I'm just going to get in there and just kind of work, maybe moving front to back or twisting and breathing. Good. Along the center of the foot, the outer edge, the heel. Good. Okay, so I'm still working with the fist. And we'll come up and I'm just going to give each toe a little tug and a twist. And if you want to put your fingers between your toes, you can do that as well. Let's take another few moments on this foot. Good. Okay. And then as you're ready, you'll just sock up. Take a moment to feel the 2 feet. That's always interesting. Good. Switch. And just taking your time. And whenever you're ready, then opposite hand makes a fist, and we just kind of use that to get into the foot, to massage all of these places, the arch of the foot, the center of the foot, the heel, and the outer edge. Good. And then when you're ready, you'll just work your toes in some way, either twisting and pulling or sliding your fingers in between your toes. Good. Okay. Okay. And then just as you finish that, then we'll just come to sit. And I will give you an opportunity to lie down if you like, but let's just sit for a moment in a way that's comfortable. And yes, let's take a big breath in and let it go. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so what we're going to do from here, we're going to just do a little bit of mantra. And this mantra coincides with the fingers. So we'll just touch the thumb to each finger as you work your way down. And they can sit on your thighs. If you want to hold them, that's fine. Palm up if they're on your legs. And the mantra is 4 words. And it's sa, the S-A, but you kind of say it like a sa, sa. Next one is ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And what this, they're like sounds that ma is the moon, na is the earth, sa is the sun, sa, ta is yourself. And so it's like you are all of nature. You are connected to all of nature. Sa, ta, na, ma. So we're just going to do this a few rounds here. I'll have you close your eyes and we'll sit, and then I'll take you out. And if you want to lie down or adjust your seat, we'll do that. Okay, so let your eyes close, your jaw soften. Take a few breaths here, just as you are, nice and easy. Okay, and then we'll inhale to begin. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Keep going. Sa, ta, na, ma. Let's do one more. Sa, ta, na, ma. And now we continue, but you just say it quietly to yourself. And so you could whisper it, or you just say it in your head. Okay, inhale. Sa. Last one. And then just relax. Just feel your breath, the energy in your hands. Bow your chin. And turn your palms to face down. And lift your chin, gently open your eyes. Okay, so let's take before we move into our actual sitting where I'm just going to leave you, let's take our journal and your pen or whatever you have, and you can write so this is one thing I love to do. I kind of, I love my silver Sharpie, so I'll just draw a silver full moon on there, and you're welcome to write the date. I'm going to give you a nice thing to do for yourself here. You could write your name and kind of make a web. Remember those webs where you write your name and then you can write down, you don't need to draw the lines, but you can just write words of everything, you want to invite in for yourself. So health, wealth, abundance, creativity, freedom, joy, happiness, time, patience, any of those, power, anything. You can just write down a whole bunch of words. You could write the 2 words I am at the top of your page and just write down a whole bunch of words without judgment. You just let it go. If you want to just doodle, which, that's totally great too, and just doodle whatever you want to do. The other thing I might say before we begin this is, if you are going to doodle and draw, which is great, maybe try using your non-dominant hand. And you don't have to do it the whole time, but if you're just going to make some swirlies, then that's great. Use your non-dominant hand and without judgment and with play. Okay, so we're going to do this just like free going, whatever you like to do. I don't even think I'm going to set a time. I'm going to say this. Let's just start. I'll let you know when we've done 2 minutes. If you want to keep going, keep going. And if at that time you're ready to go and settle in for your meditation, that's when I'll start the clock of timing us in 20 minutes. So whatever works for you, you can keep writing and then settle in when you want, or just settle in. Okay, so let's take a big breath. Breathe out. Okay, and away you go. Okay, so we're at 2 minutes. If you're loving what you're doing, take your time. And if you're ready to move into your resting pose, whether that's sitting or lying down, that's all fine. So I'm going to be sitting and Heart's going to lie down, and it's all very good. Hey. Oh. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to assume you're settled. All right, so however you placed your hands, whether you're lying down or sitting, Just turn your palms up or somewhere so that you can do this finger touching and bringing this mantra in. Again, Sa is the sun, Ta is us, is you, Na is the earth, and Ma is the moon. Just uniting them all together in no particular order. So as you feel ready, and you can bring in that mantra and you can just repeat it in your head or whispering it or out loud. And you'll let it go when you're ready and be in your stillness. You're still sitting with mantra and even slowing it down. And slowing it down even more. So maybe even feel it with your breath. Staying with that mantra and mudra, or letting everything go and being in your stillness and in your quiet presence. Softening your frontal energies to your back body. Just feeling your breath release, your body release, your mind soften. Feeling yourself bathed by the blessing of the full moon. And maybe imagining yourself seated outside or lying down on the grass. Just receiving the soma and the elixir, the light of the full moon. As if you've come to sit under the moon just to receive that gift. Just feeling that light washing over you and through you, healing and holding and creating yourself anew with the fullness of the moon. That you are an open vessel, just inviting in the simple moonlight, the cycle of the moon, and whatever words of offering you offer it to yourself in your writing, in your doodling. This idea of being open to receive. The moon showing her whole face, allowing the sun to light her up. And feeling yourself also being lit up, expanding from the inside out. In the fullness of the moonlight and the fullness of your own potential, your own potency, and your presence. Just feeling yourself calling in, filling yourself up with good health, with loving kindness, with compassion, presence, love, loving energies. Abundance, with strength, invited joy, feeling gratitude. Patience, calm, healing, grounding. Feel yourself calling in to be open. Call in to shine your light. Call in anything we haven't mentioned. Call it in. And once you've called in, then just breathe into your body, knowing that all you have offered is been planted. And all you need to do now is to just water it with your breath, with your light, with your grounding, to create space for those seeds to thrive. As we enter our final 5 minutes, you're welcome to stay as you are. If you'd like to change your position and do so now. Bless me. Thank you. If you change position, just dropping back in. Just releasing your body more deeply to gravity. And if you're sitting now, just feeling that gravity drawing you down, and find a way to lift your heart space. If you feel you'd like to bring that mantra back in, and we'll just do it very, very slow. So it'll sound like this. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And you can do it like that with, or just let it be quiet in your head. And then just releasing the mantra. And if you're able to bring all your fingertips to touch, thumb pads to touch, just hold that in front of your heart, your belly, or in your lap. If you're sitting, then just lengthen yourself and bow your chin. And if you're lying down, you're welcome to stay as you are. If you'd like to make your way to seated, then now would be the time. And as you're ready, you can just lay your hands on your thighs, lift your chin, gently open your eyes. And then take your time. And if you wish to read over what you wrote or admire your drawings, then take that time to do that. And if you want to just put it away, read it another day, that's fine too. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. You honor me with your presence, and I honor your practice. Great love. Namaste. Namaste, friends.